Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I've got to just say there's something big coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and I don't think that it's necessarily just the two Galactic Legends that were introduced. Now, we do have Force Projection Luke, and we got the Sith Emperor, man with the most comfortable shoes in the world, and now that we see a freaking jetpack coming to the game, but there has to be more. As I said in my last video, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I want to talk about that here in this video, but briefly, let's go ahead and jump into this real quick. The Sith Eternal Empire's kit looks freaking awesome, but let's face it, guys. What's amazing here is this jetpack attached to him right here in the back. This is just so freaking cool, because can't we just all believe that here within the next 20 years old people are going to be traveling around like this? I mean, wheelchairs and rascal scooters are going to be a thing of the past. Once Elon Musk gets his groove on, this is what's going to be happening. Mark my words, the future is right here in this image. But his kit here is really intense. And like all Galactic Legends, you kind of have to be a doctorate to kind of understand everything here. It's just so very complex. But one of the things that's really neat, I think, about this character and, you know, Force Projection Luke here is their ultimate is not only just amazingly cool, but it turns them into new characters, right? It gives them this new ability kind of a thing, and I love that. I absolutely think that it's phenomenal and uber powerful. But again, if you watched my last video, I talked about how these things, these new Galactic Legends that are coming, are going to be game changing in the sense that their galactic power, the power creep with these characters is going to be so intense that whatever is coming is being like prepped with this, right? Also, I gotta say, I love this. He's using the Jedi mind trick to trick Rey into believing that he doesn't have to need a jetpack, right? Just really freaking cool. But I mean, again, these abilities, I mean, Grandmaster or Jedi Master Luke and Sith Eternal Empire are just phenomenal, and they are so well put together, and there's so much that is here with these characters that are super stoked to see in action, guys. But again, what's absolutely fascinating with this is the power creep that comes with it, right? This wasn't the only information that we got today. There's a change coming to Galactic Legends tickets. Now, if you're at the point in the game where you're farming Galactic Legends, you know exactly what this is. But if you're not there yet, then maybe you're not familiar. Maybe you don't necessarily know just yet. But up until now, the way that you farmed Galactic Legends was you got these tickets, right? These little event tokens that allowed you to be able to participate in the Galactic Legend event. You had to have everything you needed, right? All the characters unlocked. But even then, to participate in it, you had to have been farming these tickets. Originally, the lower the shard, you were spending a certain amount of energy to get this stuff. Now, if you are an end-game player, you already likely have all of those early level nodes completely farmed out, right? So there's not a whole lot of need for you to farm those early things. And so you had to decide on whether or not you wanted to farm Galactic Legends tickets or the gear that you needed to be able to participate in the Galactic Legends, which absolutely frustrating, right? But they're going to make a change that will launch tomorrow, or whenever you're watching this video, will launch the day that these events will start, when, you know, this next update. And they're making a change. It says goal is to enable players to efficiently earn Galactic Legend tickets. So what they're going to do is they're going to change the way to earn these tickets based on energy spent instead of a flat rate. So potentially, the more energy you spend, the likelier the chance you're going to get a ticket, is what it sounds like they're saying. They're not changing where they're farming it. They're not changing where these things are. They're changing kind of the rate they're going to drop. Now, you know, skeptical me is like, really? Are they just going to make it more difficult to farm? We'll see, right? Who knows? The RNGesus be praised, but my goodness, it's going to be tough one way or the other, because it's still going to be tough. They're making a tweak to these Galactic Legends, right? Which doesn't, I mean, it makes sense because they're introducing these new Galactic Legends that look amazing and way more powerful than the previous Galactic Legends. Which, let's face it, they should be, because it's freaking Palpatine and Luke. They should absolutely be way more powerful than the other Galactic Legends, Rey and Kylo. I would be disappointed. You would probably be disappointed. I won't speak for you, but you probably would. But it's crazy. And then there's this other thing that they haven't said. Jump over to the... this is on Google Play, and I'm sure that it's also on Apple Play or wherever you can get the game here. You have the artwork for this event, and or for the game, right? And it changes periodically, right? This next artwork, freaking I love it. Here we see Mando. And if you haven't seen The Mandalorian, it's coming out, or it's out on DisnyPlus. It is amazing. It is so flipping good. Love it. Season 2 is coming at the end of this month. Now, what's fascinating about this is, again, typically they change this when something new is coming. And if you look at the characters in Mandalorian, right? Or the Mandalorian characters that were launched, how long ago was it? Well, we're able to farm the 3 major characters. We're farming Mando himself, right? We're farming Mando himself. We're farming Hottie Mick Blaster Bolts, and we're farming Carl Weathers. Now, these are amazing characters. Part of me wonders if more is coming, and yes, I do think that a new raid is coming, but could this be something else? Could this be more content? The flood of content that they spoke of, nay, hinted at, nay, really emphasized of this whole year of 2020? Let's face it, guys. 2020, it's been less than optimal for most of us. And I think that it would be interesting, downright fascinating, downright amazing, if what we saw in 2020, at the end of 2020, was the raid that I spoke of last time. I do think the raid is coming. I do think that it will be the Death Star, so a Death Star raid. But could we get something revolving around the Mandalorian? Now, really, let's look at the content that's coming out, and the only content that's being produced outside of like books and comics is stuff for the Mandalorian. So, does the next big thing have something to do with the Mandalorian, right? Last month, our login character was IG-88. Could they be hinting at something? Could they have been hinting at something? That it's like, hey, IG-88's in play. We're still trying to give you hints and clues. I don't know. I still think that it's likely that we'll see an IG-86 rework into IG-11, which would make the most amount of sense and would be a huge boon for them, because it's like saying, hey, we know that many of you have farmed him or unlocked him using the ally points. Here's a nice little thing. Same thing with Ugnaught. I mean, who has an Ugnaught that is viable in this game. This guy. I mean, viable is really relative. I mean, he's viable fodder, but not much outside of that. I think that it would make sense for them to introduce or to give us IG-88 and the Ugnaught, or IG-86 and an Ugnaught rework into IG-11 and Quill, then preparing us for some new content revolving around this for the launch of Season 2. I don't know. I think it would make the most sense because this game is really one of the few, like, properties out there that is continually creating content Star Wars related. And with The Mandalorian Season 2 coming out, they only have a few outlets to get their stuff out there. And I think it would make the most sense. It would be synergistic company-wise to introduce new content for Season 2 or for The Mandalorian in general around the time of Season 2. But if that's the case, we should be getting kind of hints over the next couple of weeks as to what is coming out. Now, there is a big game update here in the next couple of days. There is probably going to be a Q&A, road ahead, some kind of information from the devs soon. What do you guys think will be on that? Personally, I think it'll be the plan after these new Galactic Legends, what they're hinting towards, and Mandalorian content. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave a comment in the section below and tell me, right? Tell me what you guys think of all this, because I do think something big is coming, and I don't think it's just these Galactic Legends. And I say that knowing these Galactic Legends are amazing. But what do you think is on its way? Leave a comment in the section below. Like, subscribe, share this video, because I'm really curious as to what other people are saying out there and what you guys think. I am very excited for this. Very excited for the future of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And this looks really cool, guys. In the section below, guys, you'll have two links. Check out the first. The first one is Audible. You can subscribe. You get 1 month for entirely free. It does not cost you a dime. You get 2 free audiobooks. There's some amazing books out there. Later this week, I'm going to be doing an interview with none other than Paul from the Escape Podcast about Thrawn Ascendancy. It is very spoiler heavy, but it is our thoughts and feelings on the book. Very excited for that. Additionally, check out, there's other books out there that are amazing, and it's so wonderful. Sign up every time you do, you help the channel. Additionally, guys, you can support the channel by checking out the link for the Going Nerdy swag store and getting yourself a mask, getting yourself a t-shirt, a comfy blanket. There's a lot of stuff out there, guys. Let me know what you guys think, though. I'm very excited and curious about that.